EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington football team and the Seattle Seahawks. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this carries into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
26 Mike. Let's make these babies back home, y'all. Let's make these babies crawl the way back home.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now Carson fumbles the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
19-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Jim, strike, check, strike, undercrunch.
Love now. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
There you go. Check.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Love from the gun. The catch made by Miller. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Come on, set, 50, green. Here we go, D. Hey, just 52 blaster. It's just me and you.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check Mike.
Working out of the gun. Love. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down, Washington.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Crunch. Jump.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the Seahawks 16.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it to running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Ready, 50 seconds, come on.
On third down, Gibson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal. On second and goal, here's the option. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 42 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Four down. Hey, let's get this. Big
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Check 280. Check 55 to Mike.
Come on, boy. Come on.
They'll try to run with Carson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Wilson flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
You. Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Nick Bosa able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
4th and goal.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
A 28-yard attempt.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with you. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And Washington will have it on the turnover on down. With these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were ready. But the defense has practiced these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The 2 owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boys, my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coach. What are they thinking?
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the Washington 1st down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come.
1st down, Love to pass. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Down. 10 black. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Red. Mike, 57. Ready? 57's Mike. Ready. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Going up top for Miller. And this one is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
3rd and long for Love. And that will be be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted by Washington. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set, ready, yellow, 43.
Watch the curl, watch the curl. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. You better be a
Drill green.
You better be afraid of me. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
Following the interception, Love. They get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Operating from the gun, Love slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
Here's Love. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 61 yards. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, It certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
No. Off.
Hey, check mega. Hey, blue.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Love. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. This is DJ Reed returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Quick talk, guys, 4 down. 55's Mike, guys, 55. Hey, let's get this.
Throwing again. Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Wilson will throw again. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Sponge. No, let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
14.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
It's a party now. 26, Mike. 26.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got Lockett. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. First down, going to the air with Love. He's got his man on the crossing route. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13.
Ready. 52 blue.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Love from the gun. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Washington on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. That's out to the left and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
On 1st and 10, Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a dump off here complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead of the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Go. Mike 55. I'm coming.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
34-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Run left. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. All day, baby.
Wilson to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned. I mean, things were now going their way, but you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Seahawks 44-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
57 to Mike.
Love. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete. Landon Collins on the coverage.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check. He's coming. Double up.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now Wilson. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. Hey, let's get in them holes. 94 is the mic. Run pass.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
One last shot for Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that